Hi guys, welcome to the Unity tutorials. In this tutorial I'm going to go through folder structures and explain things along the way on why we're making them and what they are for. So might as well jump into it. So as you can see, this tutorial scene here has no home, and we should probably give it a home. But first, before we give it a home, we'll make some other folders. So what we'll do is, in this area here, the asset scene or the other viewport for looking through your folders, we're just going to right click in open space like so, and go create and go folder, because we're going to make a folder, of course. Then we're going to rename it to texture. So texture is basically your raw JPEGs or PNGs or targets or whatever image folders you wish, formats you wish to use. So they're the ones that as soon as you made your diffuse or your color picture, bring it into Unity, it will go into this texture folder here. So it's all your raw images. The next one we're going to make, right click again, create folder, is going to be mesh. So meshes are obviously, of course, all your actual objects, being cars, guns, garbage cans, everything that you physically make from Maya or 3D Studio Max, depending whichever one, or Blender, whatever you decide to use. But everything that you make, so your OBJs or FBXs, will go into that mesh. But just remember to name them accordingly. Next one is, so we'll go right click, create folder again. We're going to do materials. Now, some people get confused by the difference of these two. You got texture and materials. Texture is, as I said before, the raw source of images, and materials are actually what you implement. So, an easy way to explain, so you make a material, you get your raw texture and you place it onto a material shader, just like how you have with Maya or 3D Studio Max. Whenever you implement a new texture or something, it's a material. I'll go over through materials later, but just to give you a rough down on the difference between texture and materials. Next one is, so go right click, create folder. Next one is scripts. Me being an artist, not a coder, I won't be using this as much, but I'll still roughly go through on scripts and all that. But scripts are just cool things that make the game run, which most of you guys know scripts anyway, but just to explain it, yeah, that's scripts. And then the last one, but not least, is the scenes folder. Let's go scene. That is where you're going to put all your game levels, because in Unity you actually make different scenes, which are different levels, which when you build out your game, which I'll show you towards the end, you choose an order on which one you want your scenes, and trust me, this one gets pretty hairy. So because I've got this one scene already, which is the one that we're working on, to put the tutorial scene into our scene folder, you're just going to left click on it, drag it to the scene folder. Now as soon as we let go of this, you watch the folder will actually change to show you that it's actually full. So if we drop it on, bam, see how it changed? It looks like it's actually closed and the other ones are open. And that is Unity folder structures on how I think should be at least the basic structure. And within these you can make them subfolders again and just go completely crazy. Like meshes, you can, I don't know, you could do gun meshes or car meshes or, you know, city meshes, and it's all the stuff that's to do with the city can go in that city mesh, or guns can go in the gun mesh, or what, you know, anything. It's endless. So, but that's just, I think, a basic structure. So yeah, thank you, enjoy.